High volume. High volume. High volume.
Am I really that much to handle?
What's up, y'all? Come along with me as we go visit another farm. I'm with the fam this time, and you see my niece over there. She was trying to hide from the camera, but you can't hide from me because I'm going to get you. And the other young lady over there on the other side of the car, her name is Ken. That is my niece's youngest sister. And we went to Shady Brooks Farm on this day, and when I tell you, it was a blast. I think the travel time from where I live, it wasn't that far at all. My sister had a longer travel time because she had to come from in the city. We got there, parking was free. I love free parking, okay, or it's included in your ticket or whatever. It felt free, so it works for you. When we got in here, they direct you to where you want to park, which was nice because they had everyone lined up so that people weren't blocking you when it was time to try to go home. So everyone is out. This time I had my sneakers because the last farm I went to, I had on slides. And I mean, I got through it, but it would have been a lot better if I had some sneakers on. Now, we pre-purchased our tickets online to make it easier. And then you get here and you get your wristbands. We finna put them things on. I was having a little bit of difficulty because I was trying to put it on while holding my phone. My niece jumped in and saved the day. She also, I think, put mine's on as well as a few others so we could get it popping. So I feel like I was dressed for the weather. I thought I was anyway, but baby, it got cold. It was cold once that sun went down. So we are about to go ahead and head into the park. You know what? So we purchased these tickets and these were just general admission because originally we were not going to stay after nightfall because at nighttime they turned it into kind of like a spooky thing because it's October. It was pre-Halloween, so, you know, you had to get on the goofies. But check out this layout. They had a lot of stuff. That was like a bounce pad over there, like a bouncy house, almost kind of, sort of, but not really. They had food stands, a lot of different activities, and the tickets were absolutely reasonable. How much were these tickets? I can't remember. I'm be lying. Now, this was like a thing where you can make shapes and stuff, but it was so many people over there at one time. She never could really get in what she wanted to do. She wanted to make like a body impression, and she tried at one point, but I think she got like half of her body, but it really wasn't, you know. They had live music here, so if you like bands, that was the thing. They had popcorn. I absolutely went and got me some of that popcorn, let me tell you. Yes, I did. I was coming off of my 4-day. No, I was coming off of a 4 days from only having liquids. And this was my first day out to have solid foods. And when I tell you I had a ball, I had a ball. Now, that young lady that we're hugging, her name is Wawa. She is from our old neighborhood. So it was nice running into her. I haven't seen her in ages. I didn't get to see all of her babies, but one was there. So it was nice to do that. And also, here we are getting on a wagon ride and we run into someone else. I actually just saw her mom post her picture. It's crazy how they just making me feel so old. But her name is Daisha. She just had a birthday, turned 17. So we ran into her. It was nice seeing familiar faces. And the first thing we did was we took the wagon ride to get it out the way. Normally the line for the wagon ride is long, but we actually got on there pretty swiftly. So we took our seats. And I thought it was going to kind of take you around the farm itself because the last farm I went to, that's what they did. But this one was a little bit different. They had an actual trail that they rode you through. It was like through the woods, I guess. A path that they created like through the woods. And you could tell that they're set up for like all year round. They had lights up for like New Year's. It was like fireworks. It was stuff for Christmas. I think Thanksgiving. And of course Halloween. They had a little pond over there with all the little ducks and the geese and stuff was minding their business, doing anything. And it was breezy. Now, y'all have to see this when this is lit up. I thought it was so pretty when the night fell and it lit up. So we end up having to actually leave back out at one point in this video. We left out. I went and paid for the upgrade tickets, which I could have absolutely not paid for. Because they didn't even check our wristbands when we upgraded it. We could have just stayed with the same wristbands we had. It was just a $5 extra, but still, that's $5 I could have kept in my pocket or whatever. Now, I guess that was corn at some point. Oh, let me tell y'all, this is a slide. Check out this slide. When I tell you, I had so much fun on this slide. Standing in line, I think we was in line maybe like 25 minutes maybe. It wasn't that bad, but everybody was trying to get on this called the Tornado slide. And you had to get these things right here. They were like tubes, like inner tubes inside of a mesh cover of some sort, and you had to make your way up this hill. Y'all see the slide right there, and when I tell y'all probably like, it don't even, when I tell you, it was a blast. It was a blast. This was like the view. That's actually a pumpkin field in the background where you see all that dust blowing. There's a lot of people here. And look at all the people. It was a lot of people here. Everybody was out. We ran into another individual too. I'll bring that up a little bit later on in the video. This is us going down a slide, me and my daughter. I was trying to record, but my phone fell down in my garment, so you couldn't see anything. But my sister came to the rescue because she recorded us from the bottom.
I just got a cramp in my leg.
I was screaming my head off. It was so much fun. They put like this soapy stuff at the bottom of it to make it slippery. And when I started spinning, I just knew I was going to flip over. But I made it through. So we headed over this way to the... Did I put the name up? Oh, what it was called? Dang. It was something bouncy. But she had a ball on it. She was cracking up. It was one little girl that bounced so high. She like rolled down the side and bounced up into the air and onto the grass. I was like, oh my goodness, I thought she had hurt herself, but she was all right in the end. But she had a ball over here. Look at her. Look at her. Just, I remember getting to like bouncy houses and being on trampolines. They were fun when people would jump and you couldn't jump and you couldn't like catch your composure. It was just fun. Just free, being able to be free and have fun as a little kid. A lot of times we be so ready to grow up, not realizing what we're actually giving up a lot of times. And I guess you don't have to give it up because you can be a silly adult, but it just feels better when someone doesn't have any responsibilities or bills. They also had like live animals on the farm. Of course, it's a farm. This was a turkey. That thing was huge. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna eat that turkey. I think they're gonna eat that turkey. And then my daughter was teaching me fun facts about how you tell the difference between a male and a female. I'm like, how do you know that? She be knowing all sorts of things. So we stopped at the Apple Shack and they had apple cider. You know where I want to go? I want to go to Linvilla Orchards. How many of y'all have been to Linvilla Orchards? I've never been. I want to go. Every year I say I'm going to go and I never make it. When I went up here and I let her swipe to pay for the donut, we got one and we shared it because we were trying to be conscious, but we are treating ourselves. So we got the apple cider donut. This is what it looks like, and I think they make them fresh like on the premises, and it was covered like in cinnamon and sugar or whatnot. And so she tried it out. She thought it was pretty tasty, and then I tried it out. I had one bite. I didn't have any more. I'm so proud of myself of how I've been controlling myself, and it was good. Like I liked it. I'd have bust that thing down. My sister tried it, and I think my niece and them tried it too. She ended up dropping a piece on the floor, so that was that. It tempted us to go back because they sold like a 6-pack, but we didn't go back and get it. Okay, so here are some more animals. I think they were goats and sheep. And right here we're at a washing hand station, which was kind of gross. I was singing that song y'all see posted up there, that E-I-E-I-O song, and my daughter told me that it wasn't very, dang, I can't remember the word she said. I don't know what she said, but I'm like, these young kids just be having all types of stuff to say. Now this is a chalk truck. You can sign your name on here, and of course I had to take it old school. Y'all remember tagging stuff? Now I never like really tagged nothing. I ain't never get no spray paint or nothing like that. I was always scared to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I ain't built for that. But y'all know how you used to write like your name and put so and so was here? Well, yeah, I had to do that. Bring the 90s back. Summer was here. Now I know I'll be confusing y'all because I say summer sometimes, and my page is called April's Journey. Well, my actual name is April, but a lot of people call me Summer. It just stuck. Now this was the pumpkin patch over here, and also the way into the cornfield, and they had a lot of pumpkins. My sister was scared of the pumpkins that had like the bumps all over it. I don't know why she was afraid of those, but she said they creeped her out. But they had a lot of pumpkins here, and there was a lot of people like carrying pumpkins, getting pumpkins, taking them out, I guess, for like decor. Of course Halloween was coming, and people were I don't know if they did that on purpose. It was already bust. She didn't bust it. It was already bust open. So we headed down to the cornfield. It was this way. And I thought I took some footage of the cornfield, but I guess it didn't record. So this is after the cornfield. And my daughter was tired, so she was pulling her on this wagon with the pumpkins. And I know that thing was heavy because, yeah. So we end up trying the apple cider donut ice cream sandwich. Check out how massive this ice cream sandwich was. Now, again, proud of myself, pat myself on the back. I only had one bite, just one, okay? And it was pretty tasty. My sister said once it melted, it softened up, that it tastes even better. You was able to get the flavors because it was frozen, so you couldn't, like, it was a very faint, the taste was faint, but I could tell, like, it was good. This was a big old swing. We took a little photo in. I wasn't in there because I was taking a picture. And then they go, me and my baby girl. And look, I told y'all, it's so pretty when it was lit up. Like all the trees wrapped in lights and stuff like that. This is where we end up. Deja was like, come take the yard. Y'all can get on a wagon. And I was like, we ain't pay for that for the evening stuff. But we end up going to Upgrade and getting on a wagon ride. And it was definitely worth the sights. I'm pretty sure it was even better, like when it got dark outside. And like I told you, they had stuff like for all types of things. And this is the end. The band had the lights going. We had just finished some snacks. I didn't get any recordings of the food and stuff that we ate. And then this is us on our way out. Let me know if you visited any farms this fall. And how did it go for you? All right, y'all. Bye.